Welcome in, folks. I'm Drew Martin alongside Dave Mason from BetOnline and doing a little update on the Conor McGregor-Floyd Mayweather fight from a betting angle. So, Dave, welcome. And you can find Dave on Twitter at Dave Mason, BOL. Dave, welcome to SBR Productions. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, bud, excited to have you, and just want to ask you a couple questions with, money, betting to do with this big fight on August 26th. So percentage-wise, more bets on Conor McGregor, I'm guessing, correct?
Yeah, we're buried on Conor McGregor money, man. It's ridiculous. Even though he has a 0-0 record in boxing, and he's fighting probably the best boxer of our time with a 49-0 record, Floyd Mayweather. 89% of the bets right now are on Conor McGregor. And, that's not, whenever Floyd Mayweather fights, we always need him. And when it comes to fighting, betting on fights, people are always betting the dog. So, we always need Mayweather. They're always betting on his opponent. And it's no different here. You think it would be different here since McGregor, like I said, has never even stepped in a boxing ring. But nope, the public is on McGregor big.
And so exposure-wise for BetOnline, as far as money-wise, is it a little bit closer to 50-50 for you?
Well, not exposure. I mean, amount risked. It comes down from that 89%. But, I mean, when you do all the calculations and the numbers and spit out those big underdog odds, we're going to need Mayweather big. It's going to be a huge, huge decision come August 26th.
Yeah, absolutely, Dave. And as far as, most wagered on fight in history, where are we maybe on projections maybe bets taken to this point and then projections going forward? Do you think it will be the biggest bet fight in the history of boxing?
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak for Vegas or other offshores, but for us, without a doubt, I mean, it's going to last 2 years ago, a little bit over 2 years ago, that Pacquiao-Mayweather fight was huge. That was the biggest bet fight we've ever taken in terms of action at BetOnline. But yeah, this is going to exceed that easily. Our estimate's probably an extra 50% more action will be on this fight than that Mayweather Pacquiao fight, which we all know was a huge event. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be crazy, and it comes at a perfect time too. The start of college football, and then the following week, college football week 1, the bigger week, and then after that, NFL week 1. So that's like 3 weeks in a row of just huge events. So we're really excited here.
Yeah, you bring up college football. It's interesting because on August 26th, there's, I believe, 4 college football games. So would you expect, how much more are those 4 games going to get bet? Would you expect more movement as far as total and sidewise on those 4 college football games?
There will be, anything to get people coming to the site. I mean, that week leading up to that fight, I mean, usually the 2 biggest sign-up weeks of the year outside the Super Bowl, but, college football week 1, the big week 1, and NFL week 1. So this is like kind of a soft opening for college football. There are not a lot of huge marquee games, but this fight just adds to that. You're going to get a lot of people who are going to wait till the following week, coming in early, signing up early. So there will be more action on that than usual, just because we're going to be so many more people coming to the site on August 26th to either sign up, or guys who went dormant for a few months since last Super Bowl or whatever. They're going to be coming back to the site, reloading their accounts as well to get down on the fight and college football.
And as far as limits on betting the Mayweather-McGregor fight, where are you guys sitting as far as your limits go?
Yeah, right now we're up to 3,000. That will be raised again closer to the fight. I'm not sure exactly how high we're going to go. Probably 10,000, I guess. But something we have here at BetOnline is something we call rebet functionality, and no other book has this in the U.S. facing market. So you can really it's very easy to circumvent our limits. I'll explain what rebet functionality is real quick. Say the limit on this is $3,000, but that's not enough for you. You want to get it down as much as possible right now. You like the odds on McGregor right now because you think they're going to go down. So you want to put as much as possible in them. You can bet that 3,000 limit, and then once the odds move, or 61 seconds. So whichever comes first, odds move or 61 seconds, you can bet another 3,000. Then again, odds move 61 seconds, another 3,000. So you can keep doing this every time the odds move and or 61 seconds. So I mean, you can, pretty much the limit is whatever's in your account. You can just keep going back and hitting it. It's all you can eat, man. Just keep coming back and hitting that as many times as you want.
All you can eat. That's what she said for sure, man. No, that's a great function there for BetOnline, and also a great slogan: BetOnline because you can. Hey, what about in your opinion, Dave? What do you think the high water mark will be as far as if you're looking to bet Floyd Mayweather? How low do you think you'll be able to find him? Minus 400? Do you think we'll see that in the future?
Not with us.
Okay.
It depends. I mean, it's all over the place, everywhere. It is going down. The sharps have not made their play yet, but 99% sure they're just waiting. They're just sitting there waiting, seeing how far that number goes down. That number's going down not because the bookmakers think that Conor is going to win. It's just that those exposures and all those bookmakers are getting higher and higher and higher on Conor. It's going to be a huge, huge decision for every book, I think. So that number is going to keep going down. Even the bookmakers are all smart, and they're saying this Conor guy, he can't win this fight. But that being said, if he does, I want to keep my job Monday morning. So they're going to lower it down, minimize the risk, and the sharps are going to hit Floyd Mayweather probably week of the fight. I don't know. I don't know how far that number go down. We have it, like I said, we have Floyd Mayweather right now. We have him at minus 675, I believe, which is one of the higher on the board. And Conor McGregor plus 525, which is pretty much the best price you get on Conor McGregor. So if you're one of those 89% of the public that wants Conor McGregor, you know where to get him over here at BetOnline. But again, if you're betting Conor McGregor, I really would not wait too long. Those numbers are going to keep going down as books get more and more exposure. So much action on it right now, and that's only the start of things because, as we know, most bettors come in late. And that week of the fight, especially that Friday, Saturday, so much action is going to come in. I'd say probably still about 75% of the action is yet to come in. So those books are going to be like, oh, my God, look at this huge number we're exposed on Conor McGregor, and they're going to be lowering those odds more than they should.
Yeah, and you said BetOnline probably wouldn't get into the minus 400s, but you're sitting at minus 675 right now. Could you see possibly getting into the minus 500s? That it would only be a 76-point move.
Yeah, I think it can. I think it will drop below 600 with us. I really do. Just looking at these numbers, and especially all those recreational bettors coming in late, they'll be on McGregor no matter what. I think. It's so hard to say. I mean, my buddies and I are having the same discussion because we want to bet Mayweather ourselves. So we're kind of saying we have numbers in mind and when is it going to happen, and no one really knows for sure. But once those big time sharps that are betting a lot of money, once they start hitting Mayweather, those numbers will go back up, even if books are just exposed on McGregor. So, oh boy, over under what I think our lowest will be.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hold me to this because it's so hard to tell. This is such a unique event. I've never really seen anything like it, but I'm gonna say minus 550-ish. It could go lower. It might not go that low. A lot of it depends when those sharps show their hand.
All right, Dave, I'm definitely taking note of that. Minus 550-ish, according to Dave Mason. Won't hold you to it, but
don't hold me to it, man.
he is the guy on the other side of the counter and knows his stuff. So let me ask you about fight props. What's going on over at BetOnline as far as the prop action goes?
Yeah, well, it's pretty much consistent with the regular fight odds. I mean, we're buried once again on McGregor stuff. Like I'm looking right here at the round betting. Mayweather wins in round 1, Mayweather wins in round 2, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All 12 rounds for both fighters. And for rounds 1 through 12, including Mayweather by decision, they're all a profit for the house. But for McGregor, if he wins in round 1 through 4, it's a big loss for the house. 10 through 12 plus decision. That's a win for the players. So, I mean, anything McGregor we're exposed on, man, and that's just the way it's going to be. So, bring it on. We're going to gamble a little bit, Hopefully, we'll get some buyback with that Mayweather, just so we're not too nervous. But I mean, it was the same way with that Mayweather Pacquiao. Everybody was on Pacquiao, whether it was the props or the outright. Everybody was on Pacquiao, and it was and we didn't mind because we thought the true odds on that should have been minus 400 or something, and they're down by minus 200 because of all the action, and we're in the same position here. So bring it on.
All right, man. And you got any novelty props? Did I hear something about Justin Bieber props or something like that over at BetOnline?
Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff. I love that stuff. So, we have Justin Bieber, because Justin Bieber usually walks out with them. So we're expecting that again. Will Justin Bieber have sunglasses on? Sometimes he carries Mayweather's belts out. Will he be carrying at least one belt out? Will he have a hat on? Will Floyd Mayweather be wearing a TNT hat? He doesn't always wear a TNT hat. Or Pacquiao is a Mayweather Productions hat. So, he wanted those odds up. Lil Wayne, will he have a shirt on if he comes out with Mayweather? And over under Trump tweet. How many times will Donald Trump tweet day of the fight? All sorts of good stuff, and more is coming. So definitely check out our site.
Yeah, I love that stuff. I mean, even putting Donald Trump in there, that's good stuff, Dave. And remember, you can find Dave on Twitter at Dave Mason, BOL. And Dave, before we close this off, anything else the watchers need to know about what's going over there at BetOnline?
Oh, yep. It is the season. A lot of people are signing up every day as NFL preseason kicked off, and the fight of the century is only a couple weeks away, and the regular season right behind that. So a ton of people are coming over to the site, betonline.ag. We have a couple different offers for you. If you never used Bitcoin before at betonline.ag, this doesn't matter if you're a newbie or existing customer. Make your first ever Bitcoin deposit. Use promo code BTC2017 and you'll get 100% bonus. If you already have it, if you don't want to use Bitcoin, or if you already used it before, you can use promo code NFL17 and we have a 50% reload bonus. That's on every qualifying reload between now and the end of September. So that's the most generous reload bonus for kickoff the entire industry.
Nice, Dave. Yeah, you heard it straight from Dave in BetOnline, one of the top-rated sportsbooks here at SBR. So make sure to check that out as well. And Dave, we appreciate you taking the time. If you're willing to, we'd love to have you on to kind of recap where the betting action is going closer to the fight.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.